Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. The Vols will kick this away to get us going here. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense making their way on the field to open this game. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today. With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And that's a solid gain if the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Volunteers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
So it's Arkansas in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They'll try the right here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Receiver makes the grab. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Receiver in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Volunteers. No chance to catch him.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an eat.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Vols. The defense adds 6 points. How about that, Kurt? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Personal foul knocks the BAT right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They are breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
They'll run it to the right side.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Razorbacks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Hogs. Will take the lead in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Play action here on first down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. And the Vols will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Green. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
He'll hand it off. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Vols looking to keep this drive moving. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Motion now from the tight end. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game.
And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Volunteers. It was a foot race and he won it.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late. Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Got space, looking to score. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Back in motion now. 1st and goal. Handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, sent to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ballgame. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well,